Okay, loading up for day 3. Gonna go back and try to take down that friggin' lumber mill. Maybe get a car for a change, get some weapons. Okay, let's see. Oh, I feel nice and refreshed and ready to do this because this is gonna hurt today. So where I left off is I ran back to the radio station after figuring out that I'd already cured my bite, which is pretty funny. I will remember that. That's what happened this time. I'm not going to let that freak me out again, I guess you could say. So if I can get to the lumber mill, perhaps get a car. I might try to implement some hit and run strategies where I lure them into the woods off to the side so that I can get into the lumber mill and not have to deal with as many zombies. Going to be a very risky tactic because as I lure them, there will be more of them in the woods, which means if I try to do that again, those woods will be filled and I won't be able to escape. But we'll see what happens. So let's just run right on out and... oh, actually, no, let us not run right out. I am pretty tired. Okay. Do I want to... let's check on these wounds. That one's gone. I'm pretty sure I still have a bite and an infection. That's fine, whatever. Can't really do much about that. We got water. We have everything. You know what I can do? Maybe... I'm going to forge my way out there. I could use some extra food. I'd like to pick up some more acorn. You know, an onion. That's great. Some perishable foods. That way I don't eat my more non-perishable. Hey, what's up, Rubio? This is... oh, I don't even know what day I'm on, but this is me going through my 16 times playthrough. This has been a rough one. And yeah, it's one life. And no, I don't have the first aid overhaul, so the infection will not kill me. It just makes it so that I'm going to be in pain for a lot longer, which will reduce my damage. I am going to try to get back to the lumber mill before it gets too late. I have prone to illness. I've always taken prone to illness on every character I've ever made. I'm used to mitigating the cause of it. So I don't see that being a problem. So vanilla illness, all vanilla illness does is it makes it so your wound heals slower. Therefore, my wound is still going to be around for several more days before it heals. I'll survive. No, I won't get zombified. I've already... So one of the restrictions I put while there are cure zombies in this world, I am not allowed to pick up a cure until I've actually been bitten, which I was able to find in time. But that happened early on during the start. Ah, I have Outdoorsman. I'll be okay with getting wet. Yeah, I mean, I've killed several cure zombies over the couple thousand zombies I've killed already. It's just, you know, I'm not picking up those cures. So, it's a more literal race against time. Yeah, prone to illness, I'll also zombify faster too, so... Okay, coming up on where the hordes were at. Actually, my axe is about to break. And I am out of glue. So I'm now on a race against time to find new weapons as well. This is fortunately something I can do. Oh, wait, we have lights. Nah. Nope. I could embrace spears, but I'm an axe man. Also, they break so quickly and I have so many zombies that I'm not really looking forward to doing it like that. Oh, crap. Okay, more than I thought. Have like level 5 maintenance, level 4 axe. The problem is I've repaired the axe a few times, I've used all my tape. And I'm fighting so often that it's just not gonna last as long as I need it to. Also wasted a whole lot of weapons. Three hammers and a metal bar left after this, but those suck. So here's how I'm doing this. Fast forward time, hope that more zombies don't start coming towards me. There's no respawns. If there were respawns, I'd never make any progress. I mean, the progress I've made so far has been fortunate. I had a very, very bad start. Took me, I think, 4 hours just to make my way and open up the Rosewood Fire Department. Spent most of my time running among the farmhouses. It's just been hell. Yep, up until yesterday, I had everything up to the start of the lumber mill cleared, but obviously that is not the case anymore. Because these guys were not here before. I do have nails available to me, I believe, back in the radio tower. I do not have a knife in order to make it. I believe you need a knife in order to carve. I also don't know if I have the mod that lets you make them available. Those zombies I had at the intersection were just a fluke. This entire trek to the lumber mill could just be all for nothing. Like, my entire push into the Rosewood Fire Department ended up to be for a single fire axe, which was just... Oh, that was such a shame. Yeah, there's so many zombies up here still. Take a risk. Oh my god. Yeah. Sledgehammer. Don't know if I care about a sledgehammer too much. Honestly, I just need anything I can use as weapons. So what's going to happen is if I do run out of weapons trying to do this, I'm going to be running back into the woods, trying to find some farmhouses which aren't too infested, and then going the long way of the foraging route for the third time in 3 days. That's the other thing. The fatigue is very, very painful. lessen damage to see my weapons wear out quickly. I mean, I could. They're just still going to follow me, though. What I'm trying to avoid is them losing interest in me while I run. That's when they start branching off and just hiding in the woods. Another 2 levels, around level 6 or 7, I start to really take off with axes. We will see. Nice thing is I don't have to wait. Unfortunately, let's see, where was that onion I found? Let's eat that. Yeah, the amount of zombies in this is just always quite insane. So I could add sprinters, but sprinters would make it so difficult that I wouldn't have any fun. Oh yeah, I have KMZ mod. I think I've gained 1 useful skill. Oh, I gained Nimble, so I get extra experience with Nimble, but I mean, there's so many skills, you basically don't gain anything useful for the most part until you get ridiculously far, and it's only experience bonuses. And there's a good chance by the time you get them, it's no longer useful anyway. See, oh my god, look, see, another horde of zombies just right here at the entrance waiting for me. See, what I think is happening is they're migrating up the road from Moldra now. I mean, I could probably do 5% sprinters and be okay. Once I get my start really solidified, I'm usually okay. Getting to that point is the hard part. You know what? Let me go ahead and finish off this hammer while I'm at it. Nothing of use on anything. See, if I'm lucky, I can find a Biscalibur. That would really help me take off. I just gotta find, you know, a lot of the problem is finding these things is the hard part. Because every building I come across has been pretty much well protected. It's just really hard to get to anything. It's like, I don't need to full on go into the lumber mill, I just need to get to this first building. just don't think there's any winning with this. I know. I mean, what's funny is I'm getting like gun traits and stuff. It's like, yeah, you know, really gonna be able to use those anytime soon. Okay. But KMZ, amazingly, it's not the progression. I mean, I don't know if there's any trait I care about with it. Except for removing my negative traits. Those would be nice. Finding a car would also be a huge win. Haven't found a working car yet. Or at least one that has gas. And I haven't had time to mess around with it and be able to get to anything either. Every time I find a decent car, has no key, has no gas. I think I'm going to go back to farmland and see if maybe I can find a farm somewhere that has stuff to gear back up with. I don't think I'm getting into this lumber mill. But I am going to finish off these zombies just for the fact that I get kills off them and the potential of getting a trade. Oh man, I've taken everything like hand forks, because hand forks only get like a kill or two, or a hit or two, like bread knives. I don't pick up stuff like that. But I've used everything that could get me a few dozen hits even. Just trying my best. Oh. There was another random zombie. And leveling up my weapons is also super important. But yeah. I mean, the nice thing is I can always come back later and try to loot these spots. The last time I was doing this, and I actually have a run on it, I made it to Mount Crow City. But I know I wasn't going to get into it. But, I mean, I made it there. I got my axe level up high enough, but I scrapped that run. Okay. Don't need the hammer. I'm going to hold on to these broken axes because if I repair them at least, they'll maybe be useful later. Four IDs of hay, but I only have 2 tape. Oh, I have a wrench. That's nice. Ooh, ooh. I can repair a tomahawk with 3 pieces of tape. It's not a lot, but it's a win. I'm not going to waste my time leveling up things further. I'm not going to pick up... Nope. Not going to pick up stuff I don't care about. I'm not worried about spears right now. The spears will break so quickly they won't help. And that's the big problem with them. I'm not worried. My foraging also already has a lot of levels on it. For 10 experience, I'm trying to not spend too much time foraging when I can. I do have my supply of food, but and I actually get experience just for discovering them. And yeah, my spear is at first level. Actually, it's at level 0. But I have the book, so I got the experience bonus. Go ahead and shortcut through the woods. I was actually in a lot worse condition until I made it to the radio station, because the radio station actually netted me several weapons. It allowed me to repair some axes, even though I'm already out of all the repair materials. I have no well, I might eventually create a base. And I have nutritionalists, so I do know if they're poison or not. If I create a base, there's going to be more of a justification behind it. I'm going to be in a spot where I need the base. But, I mean, technically, I guess this radio station is my base. And I was also using this to try to test the new Horde mods to see if I could get it to spawn. Unfortunately, you got to set up things in admin mode, and I didn't want to log in on it. I didn't want to churn to admin to fix it, so I've got them installed, but they don't work. I have Forgecraft installed, but it doesn't seem to be working properly either. There might be a reason behind that on my save. I don't know why. Just go over here and take a quick 30-second breather before I start running through the woods again. So I've already fully looted that. So what was nice is I found like 3 rolls of duct tape, 2 rolls of adhesive tape, which I guess had a single unit, but it's better than nothing. Let's go. I found a wrench. I found another hammer. I found a metal bar. I mean, they don't seem like much, but in the condition I'm playing in right now, that's like, even if it's like 10 more zombie kills, that's 10 more zombie kills. So now I think my next goal, I'm going to go up to where our hub usually is, and I'm going to go see if I can get into the farmhouse next to that. Start picking up all this stuff. Use some extra food. I am afraid of how many zombies are normally going to be there, though. Oh, god damn it. You know, do I have any socks that I can rip up? You know what? I'm gonna put a dirty rag on it. You know, on the nice side, it is a scratch off a tree. Those actually go away really, really quick. Still super annoying. What are rose hips? Oh, well, I got 6 of them. Yeah, I think I have Fear of Blood. Fear of Blood really doesn't do anything in single player, though, since you can always do medical on yourself. Okay, I will discard the cockroach for experience. So my hope is I will get up here. There will not... I don't think there's too many zombies at this spot. But there might be at the farmhouse behind it. Yeah, so Fear of Blood. So if you're completely bloody, it will make you... It'll annoy you is basically what it'll do. It'll annoy you more than anything. But yeah, you can't do any medical on anybody else if you have Fear of Blood. But you can still do it on yourself. You know what? I've got enough food. Let's get to the road. Let's open up a little. The only thing is with higher populations, some areas that normally wouldn't have zombies do have zombies, which I've already found out the hard way too. So I can't always trust my one-time zombie population knowledge. Should be coming up on the road soon. So I've also been making jokes that the first time, my best playthrough back in the early days when I was still new, I couldn't find a working car in Rosewood. I ended up running all the way to Louisville. There's a lot of deja vu with this run, and while I can't find a car because it's too dangerous to get to them, it feels like I'm running to Louisville at this point, even though Louisville is not my goal. My goal was actually to go to Mount Crow City. Fight my way through the Tunnel of Death. So remember, you guys went through that tunnel? That's ×1 population on the hardcore. I'm going to do that tunnel on 16 times population, hopefully. Oh, there's the road. Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't know if you hear it. Helicopter event. The city that everybody's in right now is going to be on our season 14. It's on the test servers. It's east of It's basically east of Redstone Raceway. So at the end of that, it's at the end of that dead end road to the east of the raceway. So basically east of March Ridge and Muldra. So if Stardew Valley was in, it would be right to the east of Stardew Valley. It does not have all the mountains. It's just the city itself. So, you know, it does have a bunch to it, but... Oh, man. Actually, yeah. So my original goal was to get into the lumber mill before this happened, but... Oh, this stupid helicopter. I know behind where we normally have the hub, which is right here. There's normally a farmhouse, or it's over here somewhere. There's a farmhouse here, but do these farmhouses have zombies at them? Do they have zombies? Do they have a manageable amount of zombies? Is it going to be free loot for me? I guess I'm about to find out. Well, my last 16 times run actually got destroyed by the helicopter event because I was in the middle of pretty bad area, honestly. And I purposely have my map off, that way I have to go off of what I know, just to make it a little bit harder. Okay, dead zombie, that's not a good sign. What? If there are zombies in the area, they're coming for me. Dead zombie, sometimes it's just a random event. There could be something on it. It could mean there's other zombies in the area. It's just completely random. But you never know. I mean, in general, I have to be cautious anyway. I'm just hoping to come across a farmhouse with absolutely anything in it. it's only one of these warehouses. Damn, if I remember correctly, this is food. Yeah, this is why I wasn't too excited about this. It's all sacks of food, and it's all stale and rotten. I mean, I could have been lucky in that one little rack in there could have had a hammer, but a saw and a book I can't use. Just, yeah. I'm getting a little sprinting. No, sprinting book would have been nice right about now, too. Ah, there we go. Farmhouse. Okay. I am going to try to take this farmhouse because the smallest thing inside will still be useful. You know what? Okay, this ain't that bad. I didn't get all of them. I did see a bunch of zombies actually going north. So maybe I might get lucky and some of them will migrate. I'm not worried about my weapons yet. I think my weapons will hold based on how many I saw. to switch because I thought I got rid of a lot of them. Oh, I have a tomahawk that has some repairs on it now too, so I actually have another axe. I can't remember what is it. What does Brawler do? That's what I'm trying to remember now. Oh, Brawler will give me long, blunt, and axe experience. Okay, so I don't get the level from it, from gaining it, but I do get the experience bonus, so I'll get axe experience faster. Just need a second. Okay. See, I actually kind of hate fast-forwarding time in a way because that's how zombies wander. But let's see if I can get into this house. So we're taking bets on if this house will be alarmed. Oh, it's not even a completed house. Son of a... Well, you know what? That might be okay. Maybe there'll be like a hammer, a couple hammers, something in there. the dogs again. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pull these. I'm just gonna play it safe. I don't want anything sneaking up on me. I have 3 Pekingese and a Chihuahua. So they are all feeding off each other's energy right now. Screwdriver and the zombies need. Oh, I might have to go quiet them down. Let me go quiet them down. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Oh God, they're barking at the dog. They're barking at themselves on the microphone. Yeah, they hear voices coming out of the TV that are slightly distorted, so they think it's another dog. That's pretty funny. Oh, there we go. More zombies in the house. Okay, okay, guys. That's just you. I don't think there's anything in this house whatsoever, but in the off chance that there is, I'm still going to try to get in. I think there's gonna, I mean, it's going to probably be something stupid like paint, too, which is going to suck, but... Hey, guys, that's it. Oh God. I am not running into that house at night. There's probably still zombies in it. So let's run back down the street where I know it's safe. I really didn't lose anything going after that house, so I'm not too stressed over it. Right now, I'm more concerned over what I'm coming up on. Rose hips are... Oh, edible. Nice. Do they do anything special? No, they're just non-perishable food. You know, I guess I can't get mad at that. There are still zombies further up. Okay, the house is worth it. I just need to secure it so I can get in there and get that stuff. I have Tiki Town on, so those Tiki torches are spears, if I remember correctly. There's all the paint I was joking was going to be in here. There we go. I don't know how good these are and how well they'll last, but you know what? I'll take it. Ooh, that could be a win right there. Do I have the book? No, I actually don't have the spear is the one I haven't found yet. Okay, nothing in there. Oh, you know, I thought I had the spear book. I didn't. What I do is when I get the book, I purposely switch to the weapon. I have the short blade active. Oh, plantains don't help. That's just wasting space. Okay. Here we go. We're back to a main road. Nothing. Ooh, I am on... This is West Point. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to start fighting into West Point. Let's see how this goes. Every one of these houses could potentially have, I mean, absolutely anything I can use. So... more so, they could potentially have a car. Okay, maybe this isn't West Point. Maybe this is just a random house near West Point. Okay. Just gonna take that for later. Okay. It's not the best haul, but it'll do. It's better than nothing. At least I know I have a couple options to fall back to. Oh, this is nice. You know what? I'm going to leave this house as a fallback spot, so I don't want to take everything with me. Tailoring book. Nimble 3-4. Metalworking. Mechanics. The maintenance book I need. Wow. This is worth doing. I'm going to sit here and read. I've got food. Nothing around me. I wish I read faster, but at least I can fast forward. Because this will get me somewhat of a launching pad for what I'm going to need to do eventually. I don't know. I mean, like tailoring, I think tailoring and nimble are also really good right now. Metalworking and mechanics, not so much. waste my... I have non-perishable food in here. This is a great time to come in here and eat it. I am claustrophobic, so I don't sit inside. Yeah, I'm gonna fight my way into West Point. Don't know how useful some of it's gonna be, but I think I just need to go there so I can potentially get a car. Oh no, West Point's going to be nasty. But if I can at least tackle it from the outside in, I won't have to... I mean, there will be some advantages to it. Basically, the way I'm looking at it is, if I can tackle the zombies as I'm coming across them, I can clear them out little by little. I believe it might be manageable with the amount of weapons I have, and if I find a new weapon in every house, then I should be okay. I do have a nice supply of weapons now. I can start leveling tailoring. Actually, this is an even better time to do all this because I have the food here. I just realized my pain is gone. I think my hand is finally healed. Which means I will now do more damage and maybe be a little bit more effective. And these tiki torches suck. Might as well just be a little bit better than a crafted spear. Thought I heard a zombie. You know what? I'm not going to deal with carpentry. I know, carpentry... Here's what I'm going to do. Carpentry's coming with me in case I can make bats. I'll start reading it. Oh look, there's our first spammer of the day showing up. Yeah, just being able to make bats in general could be useful. Okay, I'm not going to waste daylight, so I'm actually not going to fully read this book. I'm going to fill up my water bottles. Just in case I don't come back here, I'm also going to keep... I'm going to keep the carpentry book on me, just in case. But the idea is I know I have 3 books here that I can read now. Um, the way I play, I actually more heavily rely on sound, so I do not like hard of hearing, because I use the zombie sounds to know when I have to be aware of what's going on around me. So I do more heavily rely on that to some people. Weird to see. I'm a little surprised I didn't hear them. Two naked zombies in the room. What were they doing? Oh, this is that trap house. Oh, wait, no, there's... I see this up here. I want to go check that out, too. Oh, yeah, of course. You know, I don't sneak, so light-footed does not actually help me. Because I have all the traits that make it so zombies notice me more. There's also so many zombies that it's hard to avoid them anyway. So I haven't found a lot of use for light-footed and sneak. Only time I turn sneak on is if I want to know if there's stuff around me. Because then I'll see the experience tick. Score. Okay, that's a smashed car. I've got to enjoy not having to fight things every 5 feet, because I know this is going to change. You know, this is almost like cheating, but let's look at the map. Oh, I have a map of West Point already, so see, our economy mod is on here because it's part of the event, so it actually shows where our vending machines and stuff is supposed to be, so they're actually on here. It's almost funny in a way. But I've already read a map of West Point, so it showed up. Ooh, a car next to a house. That's a good sign. Zombies in this house. More duct tape. That is awesome. Wasn't letting me swing. So I can come back here. There's a mallet. I just want in this house. Sneaking light-footed. Ooh. See anything useful in here? Take a bandage for later. You know, that metalworking 4 book is good, so I can call that a decent haul. Be right back. I got a package at the door. Okay, nope. No barky barky. No barky barky. Okay, there we go. I know I'm getting into zombie territory now, so I'm not going to check this road. I'm going to check this one here to the north. I see the zombies. No, huge. If I find a bis caliber, that will be huge. Which is one of the reasons I'm checking everything, because they spawn in more locations. Average item. There's no surprises. pipe. I will take that knife. Nimble 5'6". You know what? Nimble 5'6" is coming with me. Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting close to town. Actually, I'm liking these tiki torches right now. That's actually pretty good, okay. Okay, so I got a bit of the road to go up. I'm gonna cut across to... Oh, I don't know if there's a good way to get there without taking on everything. Yep. We are definitely next to town. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to fight my way up the road at this point. I don't think there's going to be a good way to do this otherwise. I'm going to have too much stuff. Only thing that sucks is because these are two-handed, I'm going to wear out. Because I actually have Relentless, so I can actually go longer fighting, but that doesn't work very well for two-handers. Hey, there's my maintenance. Okay, there must have been a meta event that I missed because those zombies are all migrating in a single direction. Well, meta events are just random things that can happen, such as a gunshot in the distance, and it causes zombies to be attracted to it. So a random gunshot, like 2 tiles to the east, and you'll start seeing zombies all walking in that direction because they're all going to go to the gunshot. The way this affects single player is, of course, because of that, you know, you might be safe somewhere, and then all of a sudden zombies are walking over you. The nice thing is that it does make some zombies leave the area, which I think is what just happened. Now, we're going to clear this area out. 4 tiki torches. I can afford to kill some stuff and waste some weapons. Thing is, the random shots aren't actually that bad when you have a normal population. When you have a population this size, it causes them to overrun areas that may not necessarily have had stuff in it before, which is really the problem that I have to worry about. So let's see. I don't want to get rid of some of this stuff, but that club hammer, this hammer, let's put the knife away, let's put the book away. I'm gonna start getting rid of some of this stuff I just not gonna need. Oh yeah, there's a house over here. Before I loot this house, let's go ahead and finish off the rest of these. See, that's not right. Why does she have bleach bottles on her? Like the cologne, and now that I've seen that, I am finally fully healed. so much water. I'm gonna stop carrying around this broken axe I've had. Wait, did I pick up? Oh, I did pick them all up. Okay, cool. Oh, there's another useless skill. So I'm at maintenance 6. I'm already at spear level 2. Just keep killing everything. See, if I can get a car, I can start loading up on weapons at as many places as I can. And once I have the weapons, I am going to start making my attempt on my ultimate goal of getting into Mount Crow City. I still think that's going to be hard as hell. There's just 3 more houses at the end of this. This isn't even anything, this isn't even the main road. But what I think I'll do is if there's no tree line there, I can start going north to the main road. See, she has 3 bleach bottles on her. It's just so wrong. Ooh, okay. That is the long, blunt book I needed. Okay, they didn't hear me. Nope. Oh, I almost climbed through that window. Oh, that would have been so bad. Before it gets dark, clean out as much as I can around these houses. So once morning hits, I think now it's going to be, I think I'm set up. Now I just need that damn car. Yeah, I broke the window, killed a zombie, and immediately started to press the button to climb through it. I'm glad I stopped myself. I've had enough dumb injuries this game already. Oh my god. I think I can get through one more horde before I gotta... Oh, this one's too close. I'm gonna clear pretty much everything across this field because I have a feeling they'll sneak up on me from behind if I don't. Yeah, the last time I was taking on farmhouses like this, it felt like they just kept coming out of nowhere, and I think it's because I was just trying to cut a path rather than clearing. At least I survived the helicopter event this time. Even though it was because I was in the middle of the woods. Yeah, if I can find a car, I'm gonna make a beeline for Mount Crow. I'm not gonna sit and wait around. I think I'm just gonna make a beeline for it. As long as I have at least 5 or 6 weapons, I think it's enough to get a foothold at the city at the very least. I've actually tried to do Mount Crow City starts on this population. It's impossible. You start on the 7th floor of a building because it's nothing but skyscrapers, and then you just get you can't even walk on the street. Which is why I had to start somewhere else and fight my way in. This will make sure they're well far away from these houses too. Now the play is to go read a book. Let's finish carpentry. I'm actually tempted to start dumping the food in the houses and not carry so much around on me. I need more room for weapons. I mean skill level too low. What's my nimble? Oh, my nimble's not. Okay. That's fine. You know, I'm actually more likely to come across a long blunt than a long blade, so let's read long blunt and get that out of the way. And then that'll take me into the next day. If I need to find a digital watch so I can find how far into the game I am too. I haven't been looking for them. do this again. I don't understand why I haven't felt any corpse sickness yet either. At least I haven't in a while. It's not like I turned the settings down. Their settings are actually pretty good for corpse sickness. There's the road. 2 more hordes and I'm at the road. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I will not be clearing everything. I don't want to spend the time clearing all those. Maybe I'll regret that later. When I want to start working my way down the road. I do have a healthy supply of weapons. That could change. Whew. I know, and you saw those zombies on the road, so I just want a car at this point. That's all I want. I want a car so I can go to my next objective. Oh. And I'm currently at 2188 kills. We're going to cut over here through the field. We're not anywhere near town. Okay, I'm going to take a different approach to this. I don't want to sit here fighting these forever. Let's run into town and scout ahead and see what else I can come across. See if maybe I see an opening or absolutely anything that'll allow me to get to a car. Oh yeah, I'd probably take another 30 minutes just to get to here. You know, I could go to those mansions to the west too, but those are still a bit far off from where I'm at, but that's a choice I can eventually make. There really aren't any zombies that spawn out that way. I'm not worried about the zombies following me at this point. This is, I mean, as long as I don't get exhausted twice over, should be okay. Or I stupidly back myself into a corner. Like, I am not going to run through there. That is not safe. Let's go ahead and... You know, maybe going over to those mansions would be a good idea. You know, I am going to go to those mansions after all. So the way I do that... There's a crate right there. I might be able to see what's in it. No, nothing I'm going to grab. That propane tank would have been a really good hit later, but not right now. Oh, this could be a score right here, too. Okay. That was actually a pretty good haul right there, because if I remember right, I can use that short blunt. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. That book is useless. So far from using it, I'm just going to abandon it. What I want to do is I want to start heading back south, try to hit that road again, follow that road. There's 3 mansions at the end of the road. They usually don't have any zombies that spawn around them. There's a chance I can get a car there. There's a chance I can get some good stuff there. Even some of the roads on the way there are fairly clear. So my hope is that I could potentially get what I need doing that. If I remember correctly, I head down here. And then to the west at the end of this, and that takes me to those houses. All of these places would have been really, really good bases, too. So yeah, you know which houses I'm talking about. It's just getting there. I think I only have about an hour of this left in me today before my hand is finally tapped out. One thing that sucks is having to hold my hands on the WASD key so long doing this. It starts to hurt compared to playing with controller. But controller support for this sucks so bad right now. Looting with a controller is horrible. Oh, a car on this road would have been nice. Oh no, this is a slight curve. Oh, there it is. There's a T intersection after the curve. I remember this. I remember about 2 seasons ago we did that cross-country race, and me and somebody else made it this far. We were racing ahead of everybody, and we both died on this curb. It was pretty funny. Just from crash damage. Ooh, there's a car. Probably won't work, but... So this game can be played with the controller. It's just not very well. Maybe 20 years ago I could have done it, back when I was playing games like Final Fantasy XI, which was an MMO, and I used to play it on a controller. After I stopped playing it, came back like 5 or 6 years later, tried to play after getting used to playing these games on keyboards. I couldn't go back to control after that. It just totally ruined me for playing on controls. Because then you start thinking of all the extra buttons and everything you would have, and it kind of just, in some ways, it sucked. There's water over here. I don't remember there being water over here. Oh, no, that's because they're... Okay, no, I'm at the houses. Okay. They were a lot closer than I thought. So I believe this is them. Yep, this is them. See, they always have empty bottles on them. It's kind of messy. Ooh, there we go. Digital watch. I am on day 10. Oh. You know what? I gotta do it. It's time to read the books I haven't read yet. They're all right in front of me, knowing that there's no zombies. Plus, it's almost night. Fishing. Let's get Long Blade out of the way. See what other toys this house has. More duct tape. every bit of duct tape will help keep my weapons going once I really get into the end game of doing, well, everything. I think at this point I just want to get these books out of the way. I'll waste some time at these houses just to do this. Sprinting 3-4 is a win. Well, oh yeah, it's only 2 more books. That's not too bad. So once I leave these houses, I'm not going to be able to come back anyway. There's no reason. Just face in a safe direction where I can see what's coming. Frying pan anymore. Oh, I didn't hear it. But there's nothing around me, so not too worried about it. Okay, there we go. House number 1. Would have been nice to find a car. There's a box in. I'll ditch it later if I have to, just in case. This time I'll read light-footed. Oh, I'm underweight. Ooh, I don't like that. I've actually got a new goal now that I have to deal with. I'm gonna get my weight up because that's actually lowering my melee damage, so might have to burn some time doing this and all the food here, but this will be worth it. I also just have to temporarily stop running everywhere. Actually, you know what? Oh, look, there's a piece of the door missing. Oh, no, this'll do it. My character's gonna hate me for this, but you know what? I'll fix it. Let's just read that. So I have two choices. I want to go towards West Point. I want to try to get to the houses. I could either try to go along the coastline and then get in from there, or I could I mean, there really is no good way. I'm going to have a fight ahead of me no matter what I do. Damn. These empty shelves. My God, all these empty closets kind of make me mad. There could have been so many things in those. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is purely to gain some weight. I'm going to, I hate to say, waste time. Need to get myself back up to 78, 79, which may take a day or two. I've read all the books. $75. You know, if I can get to 78, 78 or the, you know what, I'm just going to go in the morning, just waste a single day. That'll get me, I think that'll get me far enough. I also don't want to sit here for too long, even at faster speeds. It's I could, but the thing is, if I already have my calories high, the fishing isn't going to help me. I also don't have fishing equipment yet, or the way to make it. So right now, I just need to not burn calories and gain weight. I mean, sadly, by just sitting around. So in the morning, I should have done enough. Because I lost my overweight already, so that's good. Overweight's gone. I have my little bit of strength back. I just need just enough to make it so that I won't drop back underweight while I'm fighting. There we go, 76. So come morning, I might be 77. If I'm not, I'll be close enough. I've gathered everything from these spots I possibly can. Yeah, I'm going to follow the coastline in the morning. I'll kill whatever is on the coastline and try to go into West Point from there. I mean, I'd say hopefully there's not too many zombies, but we already know the truth. It's just a matter of getting into all those housing areas where the cars are going to be. Okay, it's time. At least I don't feel as defeated as I did yesterday. Yesterday I just felt so defeated after having such bad luck trying to do absolutely anything. Those tiki torches definitely saved the day. Yeah, no, the last 2 days have been me running around like a maniac just trying to stay alive. I'm just hoping this is the right play right here where I can get somewhere. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 torches, well, I'm not even counting X4, 5. I have 7 torches, 10 torches. So a spear book right now would be, oh, that would just be golden. A 3, 4, a 5. I mean, I just got to get every spear book I can, knowing that these torches, I totally forgot. I actually thought I disabled these torches. Kind of glad I didn't now. I'm almost into West Point territory. I'll possibly see zombies soon. One second. Oh man, I could have followed that dirt road, would have turned into the normal road. I would have got there faster. Oh well, you know. I don't usually use this part of the map as much. Once I get into West Point, I'll be familiar. I need food. I forgot to grab some food before I left those houses. I'm not running back. I don't want those. Okay. Oh, of course it's a burnt house. And there's another advertiser. Okay, now I really am on the edge of town, though. So... Ooh. That's a good one. That actually has a real effect. Yeah, with how panicked I am all the time with how many zombies there are. Oh, that is crazy. Yep, we're definitely in town. So let's... We're seeing cars. That makes me happy. Also kind of glad I got something before I started doing all this, because, yeah, that little pause it gives you when you get a trait can suck. I really need to fix that. Wait, is that what I think it is? No, it's not, but it's still good. can always come back and loot the house. Actually, you know what? No, there is one thing I want to look for. Books that I can use. That was a gunshot. Wait, why is my... Oh my god. My tiki torch was broken, so I didn't realize my torch was broken when I smashed that window. Oh my god, my swing is so slow now. I feel so stupid for that one. Sorry. Little bit preoccupied right now trying to figure out how I'm going to deal with this. Oh my god, there's a bunch of them in the field back there too. That gunshot meta event just screwed me. Maybe this is salvageable. No, I'll be okay. This is just gonna take a little bit of work. Did I mention I took slow healer and thin blooded, so healing is gonna be worse? God, that was such a stupid mistake I made not paying attention. Okay. What's up, Marshmallow? Sorry, that was a bad situation. Oh. Oh, that was so stupid. I can't believe I made that mistake. Oh my God. See, I can't stop fighting. I can't. I'm not going to run all the way back to that other area. Ooh. I see that. Oh, that's a bread knife? I thought it was something better. Damn. Let's go here. Ooh, there we go. Man. Still can't believe I made that stupid mistake. It's gonna cost me. There's the next group. maybe when night hits, I'll go find a nice quiet spot on the riverbank and try to rest a little bit there, but... What's up, Mystic? Oh my god. Come on, just a few of you. Just a few of you. 4 or 5 of you would be perfect. And here come... Oh, wait, nope. They didn't see me. Nice. I really need to heal. Yeah, Mystic, I could see everything, just got a little bit of a delay here. Oh, I'm not typing, I'm speaking, that's why. Oh, my swing speed's back. Here we go. I am going to try to minimally kill everything because I don't want to... I really don't want to be stuck fighting forever. On the other hand, I'm going to loot every single house for reasons that if I come across a Excalibur in one of them, that's like the holy grail of finds right now. And if it's a good condition one, it could last for up to 800 kills. What's my first aid at? I don't think this will matter, but yeah, my first aid is trash. Kitchen knife. on me here, don't I? Yes, I do. There we go. Wait. What's all this over here? More cereal. Cereal's really good for the calories. Okay. Realize that window's blocking space, taking up real estate. I am in pain, which makes me think I have an infection. But I have stuff to clean it this time. Oh, geez. The wound healed fast because it was only a scratch and it wasn't like a bite or anything. It was, well, I shouldn't call it a bite, but scratches from stupid stuff, like trees and stuff, usually heal faster. I mean, honestly, I got kind of lucky on that one, though. Stupid zombie. I don't know what a special tiki torch is, but that's the next one. there's a car. One of these days it'll work. We're in business. Okay. Screw this town. Okay. I still have to be a little careful with how I do this. But there we go. In worst case scenario, I might lose the car if I have to bail, for instance. Ooh, I actually don't have tons of gas either. I normally wouldn't drive like this, but I don't really have a choice at 16 times population. There is no winning the battle against there being too many zombies or dodging zombies. So yeah, this is what the inside of a town looks like on 16 pop. Oh. I got caught on a bush. That would have sucked. Almost made it out of town. Well, if I die here, this is stupid, so... Oh, this is stupid. Oh, no, 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 no. I can do this. There we go. Got it. You know what? All that matters is that I'm alive. I got stuck. Yes and no. I used to stream like 10 years, 15 years ago. I'm really just streaming, just playing. I'm honestly just playing. I'm not, you know. This is just for fun. Okay. Oh, man. What do you think, Rubio? How screwed am I? Oh my god. This is still going to be tough. Yeah, and the sad thing is these side roads over. This isn't really the spot to lose them either. These entire woods are infested. I have played 7 Days to Die. Wasn't the biggest fan of it. That was also when it was a lot further into early access. I think it was also before I found this game. Let's peek our head out. Yeah, it's just I've played a couple dozen hours in it. I just wasn't a fan of it. Don't know what about it just didn't hit me right, but I usually like those kind of games. Oh, thank you. I guess it's not notifying. Well, I'm not seeing the notifications right now on my screen. Yeah, right now I'm mostly streaming this on single player. We're also doing a hardcore playthrough on the Harvest Z servers. Rubio's actually in those in that playthrough. Where, I mean, it's not high population, but it's multiplayer, and all the zombie difficulties are ramped up to max, and it's interesting. Everybody has limited lives. Oh yeah, now yeah. Imagine remember, I'm gonna go through that tunnel to Mount Crow. Imagine what I'm gonna have to deal with that tunnel. Even with one-time population, people just drop left and right. Hobbies. Really big Magic the Gathering player. Been playing it for 33 years. Been playing video games forever. I mean, I do a lot of things. Don't have a lot of time to go out these days, so video games are the vice to fall back on. Oh my god. Come on. So many zombies. Yeah, Ruby, I was gonna do a full clear. Oh, I know what I can do. I know. I have Zonix Mega Mall on this. I know exactly what I can do now. Okay. I am going the wrong direction. Yeah, that tunnel on 1x, I think you guys fought about 1,500 zombies. So if I were to do that tunnel on here, I'm going to be fighting somewhere around 15 to 20,000 zombies. Oh, guitar. See, I was never, I tried learning guitar at one point. Again, just... I don't know if maybe it's because I'm a little on the older side. My hands are just completely shot at this point. It was really just hard to pick up the repetitive motions, the muscle memory. I just couldn't get it down. And the other thing I do is I do speed running. So I do speed running. I do it casually on the side. I don't record my speed runs. I don't do anything special with them. I also do them segmented. I'm not trying to make world records or anything. I've never actually made a world record either. So nothing special when it comes to that. But I mean, I'd say it's just part of the entire video game thing, I think, At some point you play games so much you just, Ooh, actually. Oh, that's not good. Okay. I mean, not sure where you can put them, but yeah. Let's see, Zomboid. Yeah, I mean, if you are into Zomboid, I do suggest you go check out the Harvest Z YouTube, or if you want to see like this game specifically, we have an entire Discord community based around this game. And this game actually is really good for role playing too. You can get like up to 100 plus people on a server at the same time. It's actually fairly interesting. That's how a lot of the people I know met on this game. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, on our Discord, we might be able to, or on Harvest Discord, we might be able to. Rubio, have you ever seen Zonic's Mega Mall, Rubio? Or were you in the last mall video we did? I can't remember. Uh, Actually, Rubio, can you post the Discord for him? I'm surrounded by zombies still, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so the Discord we're in, I'd say a lot of what we're doing, we're part of the Harvest Z Zomboid community. Some of what we're streaming for is just to get a little more exposure for our community, since he's kind of taking a break from streaming right now. Rubio's one of the administrators in that community. I'm one of the administrators in that community. I don't know. We have a lot of fun over there. We're getting ready to start our new PvE season for this game. Going into Season 14. We've been doing this for almost 2 years. Yeah, so Rubio, were you in the Mega Mall video? I can't remember if you were part of that one. Or actually, you know what? Here we go. Let me pause. I can... Did it allow you to post, or did it give those 3 dots? If not, I forgot. I can actually pause while I'm in this. Yeah, so the mall, so the Zonix Mega Mall, I'm actually going to head that way right now. Okay, let me... Give me a second. Let me find where I can get the share settings for our server. Invite to server. See, don't we have a general... Oh, there we go. Let me see. Will it allow me to post this in my own channel? Yes, it will. Okay, good. Okay. So, yeah, Rubio, I'm going to head to... So, the Mega Mall. So, I'm actually going to the Mega Mall. So, that's over... It's actually next to Gastown. So, that's where I'm headed right now. I think if I go there, there's... The parking lots are actually fairly empty, and the mall itself is absolute hell. I think if I can get there, I can get myself another car. And actually get myself some good weapons, too. There's no way I'm going to get a foothold in that place, though. Yeah, but I should be able to at least get there. And it's not too far from where I'm at right now, so this shouldn't be too bad getting over there. Because I think I get a small break right here. Okay. I should have enough stamina to get there now. The parking lot should have plenty of cars. You know, I need to pause for just a minute. Okay. 1 second here. There we go. Okay. When a sprinting level is nice, what does that bring me to? Brings me to 4. So yeah, the mall over here, I can get a car there. I actually think I have a better chance of... So I don't want to go through Moldra. If I go through Moldra, I'm stupid. We all know how bad that road is. I'll just lose the car. But I can get to the mall. I think I can get a foothold from there. Stock up on food, stock up on weapons. There are some safe weapons I can loot there. I wasn't thinking about it originally because I wasn't planning on going here. Wait a minute. Oh my god. I need to get somewhere where I can equip a weapon again now. Thought I had that flashlight on me. I think I dropped it. Oh, they're fighting in the hardcore. You know what? What time do I got? Where are they at in the hardcore? Are they in the? Are they fighting in one of the bunkers or somewhere special? Because what I can do is I can definitely switch over to that here. Once I get to the, once I get to the mall, that's actually a great place for me to take a break from this and go to watching them and seeing what they're doing. Because I said I was probably only going to do this for 3 hours today anyway. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do not like. Do not like. My God, let's see. Oh, I 100% have Monmouth County on right now. There's no way. This is the Monmouth Mall. I can find a car, and I can stock up on food and supplies, and then I can make my way down to Mount Crow City, and I think I'll be... Yeah, I think I'll be in a good spot. So if I'm right, that's a laundromat, and this is Gastown. Yeah, this is Gas. Okay. So the zombies will stop right after this. If I clean them up, I will be completely safe because there are no zombies in the parking lot up here. And I can't believe I'm back at this stupid mall. Zombies aren't actually respawning there, but yeah, there's a lot of zombies. That's there's a mega bunker over there. Okay. So, I think this is a good spot for me to stop this. I am going to hop over to the hardcore server at this